and we're about to see what looks like two people who are in a situationship trying to figure themselves out. So let's break this down. So here we go.
We're more than just friends with benefits, but we're not like committed to a full relationship. So we like go on dates, we like tell each other pretty much everything that goes on with our day. We have constant communication.
We don't always have constant communication.
You don't always have constant communication.
Are you hooking up with anyone else? If so, show me a picture of them.
I feel like I know the answer.
What's the answer?
No, right?
It depends what you mean by hooking up, technically.
I don't know. Did you like go like do something with somebody else?
Somebody else did something to me, yes.
That's like really frustrating.
Okay, sorry.
It's okay. Not really though.
On the count of three, we'll both say who likes who more.
1, 2, 3.
You like me more, but I knew that you were gonna say.
Absolutely not. You definitely like me more.
Okay, whatever.
I feel like sometimes you are scared to admit, I think, how much you like me.
Okay.
Is there any truth in that, you think, Vincent?
Like I'm definitely ready if she were just to like up and leave, but I wouldn't be excited about it.
Take my hand, look me deep in the eyes, and tell me you love me.
I don't want to do that for the first time on camera.
No, that's okay. That's fair.
If I were to ask you to be in an exclusive relationship with me, would you say yes?
That would definitely be like a much longer conversation. I just still haven't been like ready to have that conversation with you. And obviously you're concerned about this other issue I just brought up, so.
And I have the comments on here. The top comments for this video, which include this generation doesn't understand dating. What the hell is more than a friends with benefit, but not dating? There is no emotion in her eyes at all. I feel like she liked him a lot, but his inconsistencies drove her away. That's on him. He tried too late. All right, guys. Tell me your initial thoughts on this. What did you get out of this video? Which almost made me cry. Okay, maybe. I don't know. Anyways, but what did you guys think of this?
Go ahead, Ryan.
Me first. First of all, top comment, Jocelyn, 100% right. What I am so over the idea of a situationship. That is nothing. That is gobbledygook. It is make-believe. And I know we have young people, a young person in particular, Jefferson, who might tell me that I'm just old man yelling at cloud. Oh, Jose, you stop. You know better. You're older than I am. A situationship is make-believe. You're with someone or you're not. Are you banging? Are you dating? Like, there's different things you could be doing, but situationship, friends with benefits, but more, no. That's dating. If you're doing all of the things that you do when you're dating, you are dating. You're just not saying it for whatever reason. But that was my initial reaction, was that comment. Actually, when I read it, I saw that first comment, I was like, she's 100% right. These kids are making a mountain out of a molehill.
Jose, your turn.
Oh my God. Okay. I totally agree with Homegirl, where I'm just like her. Like, I can be in friends with benefits, give you the relationship you want, and not have the status. I don't understand what's so difficult of it.
Well, that's just dating, Jose.
It's not dating. We have no attachment to them. We're not linked to anything. We smash. We can go. You can tell me about your date, Ryan. How's your day? Great, awesome. You want to get it in? Let's get it in.
It sounds like they go on dates, though. It sounds like they actually like go places.
Do. You go. Okay, so I get her point of view because I'm the same way, because I'm not to tell you, Ryan. You know why I respect you so much? Because you can have hamburgers every freaking day. and like you fucking the cookie monster. You can have cookies all day. I can't. I can have cookies one day. I might have a cherry pie another. I might have pizza, whatever. I can't. I have an issue committing to just one woman. Do I miss the companionship? Do I like the little? Yeah, I like the feeling, but I also like to have my freedom to know that if I want to sleep with Tiffany tomorrow, I can do that. And no issue. You can't say nothing to me. Now, if homeboy has issue, obviously homeboy has some insecurity issues. He obviously could have
Oh,
said something
well,
about
that's
it.
not fair about insecurity. If he saw something that's not
He
there, that's on them. They should have
No
been
bull
clear.
crap, because he's obviously likes her more than he likes her more than she does, and
Hundred
she's trying
percent,
to
hundred
throw
percent,
and
100%.
he's trying to throw that in, like, no, you like me more. No, that's no, you like her more. You're too big of a vagina to just be man up and just say, I like you more. Yeah, I want to be exclusive, instead of having this freaking conversation, because he doesn't want to have this conversation because he knows he ain't gonna get what he wants. So he's accepting her in her terms already, because he knows, as much of a badass he thinks he is, or if she wants to go away, she can go. Bull crap. You avoided this conversation because you know she'll bounce. You rather have her on her terms than for her to bounce. Well, you fucked up, my dude. You accept it. You accepted the terms. Now you live with it. Now you either can stay effing her while she's effing some other guy, or going down on her like fucking like Chinatown on her.
I don't know. Yeah, that she wasn't clear exactly what happened, but yeah,
She just said that the person did it to her.
yeah. No, I get what you're saying. I
Well,
agree with
there's
you.
obviously only one thing that the homeboy could do to
Yeah,
her.
but
So
Jefferson,
yeah.
what do you think about what you saw in the video first before we continue this?
Man, I think I agree with Jose because he's right though. Like, you know what I'm saying? You get what you want, but you won't be heartbroken. At the end of the day, you know what's going on. You know what she's there for. Like, and trust me, I've seen it, especially like in today's world. That girls don't like dating boys no more. They just like, do what they gotta do with them, leave them. So I agree with Jose.
Hard to disagree on that last point. I will say, I do agree with what you and Jose said in that she's clearly not in it. That's obvious. Anyone who
Yeah.
watched that, like that comment, like she was into it, and but his that I don't know where that comment came from. I certainly didn't see it in the clip that I watched. He was into her, and she didn't care about him much at all. But when I say they're making a mountain out of a molehill, right? My point is, he obviously wants this to be real with her, and it's obviously not real. So let's not call it a situationship that can be solved. She's there for some physical fun time. He's not. There's no situation to be had. She's on X, he's on Y. If he can't get to X or she can't get to Y, move on. Vincent, if you're hearing this, move on. Okay? It's better for you. It's better for her. There's no situation to be had.
Yo,
if you want something more, Jose, I'm not saying he should do this if he's good with it, but if he's not good with it and he wants something more, he's barking up the wrong tree, and it's time to move on to something different.
Vincent, if you hear this podcast, you smash her 3 weeks till Sunday, and then you go smash another girl.
But he doesn't want that. Not everybody wants that. Not everybody's looking for cherry pie on cookies, on pizza.
You're right, man. Guys could get heartbroken with girls like that too.
Here's the problem. You're telling Vincent, go. Like, you have, obviously, here's the problem. They built this thing, this little cocoon of this little comfortability with each other. That's what she likes of him. Like, he's the sweet guy. He probably freaking go buy her flowers on Valentine's Day or whatever crap it is they do. And she likes that. She just doesn't want to be with. Maybe he doesn't lay down on her really well or whatever. I don't know. But
listen, I'm not here to insult Vincent's physical prowess. What I am here
I'm here to insult him, period, because you're not man enough to realize that your girl is smashing you some other dude, and you obviously they had to have this conversation or mentioned it, like they had to have talked about it at one point.
Clearly, they didn't, because he was surprised.
And can I also add to, there are people who will air their dirty laundry for content to get paid for. So if anyone was doubting if this is real or not, I've worked on these very type of shows, like the exact same sets and everything. Like, this is real. This is stuff real. And let me tell you one thing. This is one of the greatest things I've ever heard regarding a situationship. A situationship is a situation to one and nothing to the other. And it seems like that kind of perfectly 100%. Fits this description. And Listen, it's complicated, and this is situationships. Maybe it was finally coined as a term for the first time in the last couple of years. People have done this since humanity.
Yes. They just didn't call it something stupid.
Yeah, they just said like you were seeing someone you didn't care.
Right.
They finally somebody perfectly put a word to it, and it sucks. And especially dating now, actively dating for me, and like understanding the terms people bring up right away. You, at the end of the day, you have to respect that. And I don't know what exactly was said at the very beginning. One thing you could do, you both could say, I'm looking for a relationship, and then that winds up being a lie, or you don't feel it right away. It's complicated. That's what these complicated feelings are. And I'll go on camera to say I've definitely been on both ends of the situationship, and maybe I missed out on the legit companionship, but I don't really regret it at the time because I felt however I felt. But one of the things I've learned when I was at least on the other side, thinking maybe this girl will wind up changing her mind and we'll have romantic rom-com moment. And the answer is no. They said from the start, I'm not looking for anything serious, and that's where the fun outweighs the attraction.
Sure, and if that's where he is or where anyone is, if the fun
Yeah.
is still out, right? But life. This is a hard lesson, but you'll learn it eventually. Young people who listen, life is not a movie. It's a regular old deal. We all go through it every day. Just look at all of those Elmo tweets. Okay,
Oh,
life is not.
Jesus.
Life is not a. Life is not a movie. If you're told by your partner that I'm just looking for fun, that's what they're looking for. And if you're not okay with that, that's okay. Move on though. Don't force someone to do something they're not into. Don't force someone to be monogamous. If they got to have cherry pie and pizza on Wednesdays, as Jose said, don't force it. There's no need to force it. But
And to add to Ryan, if a guy says he wants to take it slow and not rush it, it's just to get it in and keep it moving.
well, yeah, man, I won't speak to that because I won't call someone out on what is probably accurate. Some people probably do just want to take it slow, but I think a lot of people do say take it slow to avoid the big conversations.
Yeah, the commitment
So
conversation.
I do agree with Jose
The
by and
what are
large,
we
but I
conversation.
don't think it's all the time, but I think it's a lot of the time. Jose, I agree with you.